welcome to my channel. I am so honored to be in your presence. If you're new, welcome. And if you're coming back again, thank you for joining me again today. Welcome. Today, I just want us to go over one of the things that I feel, there's no harm in learning, some guidelines to help you in getting it right, which is friendshipping right. Welcome, you guys. Today we're going over friendshipping right. One of the things that one needs for you to be able to friendship right is the time that you spent alone. We don't get taught this enough. This is never emphasized enough how important it is. Spending time alone, by yourself. People that are well-traveled, they go as far as saying you never really get to know who you are until you're able to travel by yourself. You are able to go to a restaurant and order and dine by yourself. So take time in your friendship and spend some time alone. It could be a relationship. Make sure that you've got time set aside for you, your thoughts, and the things that you love, the things that are you, and do more of that, because there is an active action to ensure that your cup is filled and you're able to share the overflowness of the cup with your partner, with your friend. You serve your friendship in the right way. Another thing that I would just like to go over, this one is also important, is pray over a jealous heart. Okay. So as friends, right? You would be there with your friend, and your friend is coming and they're telling you that they got a promotion or they signed that deal that's gonna bring the ching-ching, and because you've gone over this 100 times with your friend, you know how much this will do for your friend, how it will just catalyst them onto the next level. And kamohari, you got that, mara why? Pray over that, because not all of us are in control to be able to say, you know what, I might be feeling how I'm feeling, but I'm still happy for my friend. I'm still rooting for them, and I will do whatever it is that I need to do to support them so they thrive even more. It's not all of us, and that's the honest truth. So to make sure that you curb jumping onto that bad jealousy, pray over that heart of yours. Guys, it's good and well to pray for a good heart. It's good and well, but you know what? We are flawed. Mistakes. So it's very important to acknowledge that we go through the most. The difference is some of us manage, because we pray over these things, we meditate over these things. We see them coming and we're like, no man, this is about to be problematic. And we do the right thing because we understand that once it harms the next person, trust me, karma will come. Learn to communicate your feelings and what you are going through. Guys, I know that as a strong person, a person that prides themselves in being strong and holding everybody down, I don't find it the easiest to communicate my feelings and especially what I'm going through. You find that my relationship is not relationshiping, and because I'm not able to let people in on the personal aspects of me, they permeate and come out. When you're expecting me to be happy for you, when you're expecting me to listen to you, you find me making all these snide remarks that you don't even understand where they're coming from. Ganti, I'm just responding to the shit that I'm dealing with that I'm not able to communicate to. So this shows the importance of, I hope we be together in this, guys. I hope I didn't, mess the message up. But when you're going through shit, you become shitty. Now imagine going through shit and you're not telling the next person that actually, I like using the example of when you've got kids in school. They would advise you that whatever that's happening, whether it's you losing your job, it's you separating with your partner, or going through home problems, they advise you to come and inform the school so that they're able to pick up when it's starting to affect the child, right? So communicating about what you're going through is doing the same thing. You simply just letting the person know that when I start losing it, when I'm starting to be that no-go area, please look out for me. Have my back. Understand that although I might be trying my best to not let it affect our friendship, but naturally things happen. So you're asking your friend to walk it with you, to walk you through it, to hold you down until you're able to come out on the other side without messing up your relationship, especially when you know that you value your friendship. Hey, be a real human being, you guys. We make friends. Some of us, we make friends over the internet, right? And we've got this persona that we put out there that we are fine, we are thriving, we are bowling, everything is hunky-dory, we are happy at home, nothing is wrong, work is good, all that jazz. And then we fail to communicate one of the most important things, which is we are human beings. And being human beings means we experience the good, the bad, and the ugly, and that's all right. Now, when you fail to do that in your friendship, when you fail to be a human being in your friendship, you are creating a pedestal for yourself that even you will fail over time to live up to. But we forget that part again. What we will see is when the next person is failing to hold you up to that pedestal. Because why? Being human permeates, you guys. And it comes out and we can see that no, this person lied about this. And to some of us, those that hold loyalty very dearly, we start having questions about a lot of things to say. Well, if this person is able to hide this, what more are they hiding from me? Is our friendship even real? So avoid all of that. Just be human. Create a platform for people to accept you for who you are. Create a platform for people to see you for who you are. Your tribe, they'll love you for that. Guys, be happy and supportive when your friend wins. You can't sit there and expect your friends to be your cheerleader, step you on, root for you, and evangelist for you, go back to babang. But no, you're not able to do that. It cannot. When we're friends and we just graduated and one of us gets the job first, we're making strides, right? It's something that is worth being celebrated. It's something that is worth letting your friend know that, friend, you are motivating me. You're pushing me to strive for more. I see you winning. I see myself winning as well. And trust. You are setting the pace to your friend that this is how I'm being to you. And in return, your friend will be like that to you. Tomorrow, you get the job. You buy the car first. Your friend will remember that, no, man, this person made me feel so great about winning the job first. So must also now. And now your friendship flourishes. Hey, you become friends. And your kids become friends. And your kids become friends. And life just sails swiftly, shortly. Forgive. Us women, we have a tendency to forgive men everything. Everything. They lie, we forgive. They steal, we forgive. They cheat, we forgive. They abuse, we forgive. They rape, we forgive. They kill, we forgive. You don't forgive. I'll let you go over what is wrong with that, because we all can see evidently that something is very wrong. This is at the core of why does this whole thing that women can get along. Because it's become a norm. It has become okay for you to just be forgiving to the other gender. But when it comes to your own gender, Ronaldo double standards. So I'm saying, as much as you want your relationships, your friendships with the opposite gender, the same amount of effort that you would put in those friendships, put it in your female friendships. Forgive your friends. Forgive yourself for not being in a position to forgive them. Work on forgiving them. Forgive them and keep it moving. We are all flawed. Remember that. We are all humans. Remember. This one is my favorite one. Grow with your friends. Guys. Let me tell you. I'm one of those people that I honestly don't know if I still have my childhood friends or not. I haven't seen them in so long. I haven't been in their lives for big milestones. They haven't been in my life for big milestones. So there has been the disconnect, right? So for me, I kind of feel like because we didn't grow through life together, now our bond has weakened. To me, they're just people that I know. Unless if there's going to be, at some point, mutual effort to try and rebuild it. You know, the importance is that go to school together, graduate together. The other one comes from a wealthy family where they're able to pay for their studies. The other one does not. Look out for opportunities to bring your friend along. I mean, we all dream. We sit down and we're painting this beautiful future that Miguel. I want to be that one. Onyesang Miguel. We have entered the place. How are you going to get that when you are not growing along with your friend? You need to understand their background. You need to understand their life at the time. You need to understand what is needed of you to be supportive. Sometimes referring them for a job is essentially growing together, because now you'll both be working. Sometimes adding them to your subscription list of the sale, whatever secrets that we do, you know, is allowing them to grow with you, because then you won't be growing by yourself, you'll be growing together. You'll be slaying together. Together. So don't hold out on your friend and when that one, only one. Allow yourself. And then I don't want to say English because for me English is whatever. But like, you guys show that you've got life experience because you've looked out for each other. You've created a space for you guys to grow together. So I hope you get me on that. Another one that is also important to me, respect boundaries. Everybody as an individual has boundaries set out that they can't allow anybody to jump over. And now us as a people, we have a tendency to say, this is my friend. They'll do that for me. And in that moment, you must know you're not respecting a boundary. There's a boundary that you're jumping. Okay. If you know that your friend will never allow that of anyone, you are also in the bracket of anyone. Don't give yourself a VIP pass, because that is how we trample over people's boundaries. That is how we create unnecessary drama. That is how we create unnecessary problems for our friendships. Respect boundaries. Okay? Define boundaries. Talk, guys. Have DMC so that you know your friends' boundaries. And you teach them to say, when you do this, you're actually breaking my boundaries. You are entering my personal space. I need you to back off a little so I can hear myself think or whatever that is needed to be done. Create friendship rules and review them as and when there is a need. You know how you meet each other as a group of girls and you're all single, right? You just casually dating here and there, nothing big. Then that one friend finds that guy and everything just goes out the window. Your friend is now in a relationship, and because you've never sat down and spoke about the rules that if I get into a serious relationship, this is what it's going to mean for us. You've never spoken about it. Now you wanna push that thing that way. Now you've been there before the guy. You will get a rude reminder. We all know how ugly it can get. You will get a rude reminder. So to avoid getting rude reminders and all of that, set your relationship rules and review them as and when there is a need. Just as you would prioritize relationship anniversaries, relationship vacations, relationship date nights and all of that. Do the same thing for your friendship. I mean, even when you have work commitments, when you know that your relationship is struggling because you're not honoring the vacations, you're not honoring the birthdays, you're not honoring the date nights, your relationship suffers, right? Inversely, your friendship will suffer if you don't do the same. So don't be caught up in what's happening in your life that you neglect your relationship. Okay? Have those things that help you to check up on each other, to be there for each other, to understand where are you in this life thing together, how you need to be there for each other, and so on and so forth. By honoring these things, it's very important. Okay? Teach your partners to respect your friendship by having those things prioritized. Okay? Birthday celebrations prioritized. We all know if you're in a relationship, you want to celebrate it with your boo, right? And you also want to celebrate it with your friend. So now you must come to an agreement and say, okay, the day itself, I'll celebrate it with my immediate family. And then when I'm a girl, we'll do it over the weekend, over this date, we are all grown-ups. We know how we can work our schedules together. Just honor and prioritize celebrating those relationship, I don't know if I should call them milestones or what, but those significant English, guys, lockdown, so I don't know if I'm coming or going. Okay, so now just try to be able to show how important you value your friendship by prioritizing all these things. Be a friend. This is the last one, guys. Be a friend and not a spy or an anchor. I'll say that again. Be a friend and not a spy or an anchor. Some friendships, they're just there to monitor you and the progress that you're making in your life, the new people that are coming in and out of your life, the new strides that you're making in your life, just so that they can just have inside info. Not because they wish you well, not because they love you, not because they are friends, but because they are spies. What's the 411? What happened to your baby daddy? Why your marriage failed? Why why you and Mang are beefing, hey, at work? So okay. Anchors are those people who hold you down. You know how a ship, when it gets to a point of wanting to stop, there's that thing that they throw inside the water that's called an anchor. It will hold the boat still, right? Sometimes people that we think are friends, because they don't have pure intentions for us, they don't have pure intention for the relation that we have built, for the friendship that we have built, their mandate is to make sure that we are stagnant. So they will go and give inside information to your enemies or to people that have no business knowing what's going on in your life. They will go and sabotage you from the inside. Say they know that you are eyeing that guy. They will go to that guy, flirt with him, make the guy interested in them. Because we know guys miss. Whoever's interested, they go for them. Especially the immature ones. They will go and speak ill of you. Go bosom. I get it. Because the boss likes you. And they know that when the boss likes you, nice things happen for you. Yes, it is informed by insecurity. It is informed by jealousy, a jealous heart. Remember that. What we need to pray over. Remember that. It is informed by a lot of things that could be going on in their lives, which is why it is important for us to inform each other about what's happening in our lives. Now, if you are not aware of who is a friend, who is a spy, who is an anchor, you will experience a lot of heartache, a lot of toxicity, a lot of pain that doesn't make sense. Like, this person is my friend. Why are they doing this to me? Well, that's because they're not a friend. They're a spy or an anchor. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I enjoy making these videos for you so much. Like, even on the days when I'm not shooting, I could be having a dry spell on what content I should be covering. I could just be going on with my life, and it's a lot sometimes. Like this corona, I've already said it, that it's making me go through the emotions that I even myself don't even understand what's happening. But I try to persevere. I try to carry on. I try to dust myself up, stand tall, and say, girl, you gotta do this. And I do it for you. I do it because I just love it. I love it so much. This is one space where I feel like I'm just gonna do me, and I'll see where it takes me. If it takes me somewhere, fantastic. If it doesn't, I'm going somewhere. I'm growing. I'm learning. I'm having the time of my life. So thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for subscribing and giving me those numbers. I'm on road to 100 right now as we speak. It's a small milestone to some people, but to me, it's the world. It's the world, you guys. Because I know where that 100 will get me. It will get me another one, and 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 another one. Next thing, I'm a YouTube sensation. Hey, sounds like YouTube sensation. Thank you so much for tuning in to Smart Said So. Until next time.